It's cold now, but it will only be a matter of weeks before Municipal Stadium starts making preparation for the upcoming 2016 baseball season. Let's talk about plans for the future. Jim, you got any plans for the future?
I got a lot of plans for the future. Yes, I do.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I do. But, in terms of plans for Hagerstown Suns, the big question in my mind, and I know that we're actively negotiating a new lease.
Correct.
I know that
Actively.
Actively.
Major League Baseball has sent a list of requirements or upgrades that need to happen to the stadium. Does a $50,000 a year that we're looking to extract as rent, as lease payment, does that cover those?
No, not by a far shot. And keep in mind that I won't talk about particulars of the lease because we're still in negotiations of the lease. But the point is that the 2016 season is starting up. Opening day is April 7th, so it'll be chilly, of course. But we're going to have some great promotions this year. We are focused heavily on recruiting new people, new fans. We're reaching into markets that we haven't reached into in the past. We've delved a little bit, but we've never really given it any concentration. Berkeley County, Jefferson County, Franklin County. We're working very closely with the 5 different chamber organizations within the tri-state area. So we're doing things this year that we haven't done in the past. And I give credit where credit's due, and the credit goes to Bruce Quinn, the owner, because he is the one who's saying, okay, guys, listen, we're going to be here. Let's play baseball. Let's give the fans what they want. Let's make this, memorable here. So, and he's actually doing things differently this year when it comes to budgets and things like that for staff. So I really believe that you're going to see probably not a 10%, but probably more like a 20% uptick in attendance this year. And
Is
I
this
think
the
you're
last
gonna
year for
see-
baseball?
No. I mean, this year, right now, 2016 is the last year in the current contract, current lease.
Yeah.
We're negotiating a 2-year lease right now that would run into season 17 and 18. And the reason, a lot of people will say, and even the city, and I can say this because it was reported in the newspaper, the city is looking for a long-term commitment.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that our professional development contract with the Washington Nationals, our PDC, runs every 2 years. October of 16 is when our PDC expires with the Nationals. So we need to secure at least a 2-year lease so that we can get reinstated with our PDC in October to go to October of 2018. It makes no sense to go past that additional 2 years on a lease because we don't know what the outcome will be with our PDC in 2 more years. So, I believe, now, if we ever have real discussions about creating a better facility, not necessarily a new one, but a better facility, then I think we can talk more about long-term.
Here's a question I think many people in the city of Hagerstown and all out throughout Washington County and, in the tri-state area, is there a possibility to resurrect the idea of building a new stadium away from Municipal Stadium?
There's not. Currently, even our current mayor has stated that he's not opposed to a new facility. I don't think anybody's. Anybody who has experienced Municipal Stadium and some of the problems that we have there cannot possibly be opposed to a new stadium. But the general populace does not think baseball stadiums or any stadiums whatsoever are
Funded by
economic
taxpayer.
drivers. Funded in part
Funded
by
part,
taxpayers.
yeah.
In
Funded in
part
part.
by
part,
taxpayers.
But if they tried to do that again, if we tried to build a stadium and resurrect that concept, that financial concept, I can tell you're going to have the same actors as last time
The
come
same
out.
vocal minority.
The
Yeah,
same
vocal.
20%.
So, let me give an example. Are we allowed to say names? Or
No,
Okay.
let's not do that.
All right. Well, you'll have people from the Tea Party wing that'll come out and say this is a bad idea without even understanding the financials, and that's what gets me about the Tea Party.
But you know what? And I get that, but I would say it's going to be more than just the Tea Party.
You think so?
I think because the people downtown.
Don Munson?
The people downtown that opposed it last time there were some Democrats among that crowd, some pretty staunch Democrats. So I think there are a cross-section of people that don't see the wisdom in building the stadium. I do. I see the wisdom from the standpoint of baseball and from the ancillary things that we could do with a multi-use.
Right. Well, a perfect example, at the donut drop on December 31st. The donut dropped at 7 o'clock.
Did you go?
Okay. We had, actually, I was sick. I wanted to go, but I was under the weather. We had 5,000, 6,000 people in downtown Hagerstown.
Yeah.
A lot with
That's
kids,
good,
okay,
yeah.
because it was kid friendly.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. But imagine if you would, if we could have extended that over into a new facility close by, where there would have been a champagne toast, a fireworks display at midnight,
A video
those
board.
kind of things like that.
And you have to shut down infrastructure downtown.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, and that would give plenty of time for people who have kids to go home, drop them off to babysitters, whatever. And those who don't have kids can stay in the downtown, enjoy themselves at Bulls and Bears, or wherever they're at. you
Is
know?
there any possibility of doing the Fenway Park thing?
Yeah.
Where you use the old facility, but put a lot of money into it?
Yeah, it would take a lot. I mean, there was.
And
Yeah, I'm just
could you even do
curious
that from a
as to-
timing perspective, from
you
the
know.
time one season ends till the next?
Yeah,
one
it'd be
begins?
tough, but I mean, there are certain things.
I
that
mean,
you
in
can
terms of
do.
what's possible.
There are certain
But
things.
what
that you
about
can
the
do.
floodplain issues there? I mean, isn't
Well,
that a major?
that can
piece?
actually be addressed.
Really?
You know, but again, it's all about this. It's all about
Yeah,
money.
no, I get that.
You know, so eventually something's going to have to happen, because the city, and I can't blame them for this, they're not going to want to continue to pour bad money. You know,
Good
into
money
a-
after bad.
Yeah.
You don't want to put bad money into
I mean,
it.
you know, you can't
Yeah.
continue to do that if at some point in time, you know,
plan,
you're gonna your plan is to do something else. I mean, I can't blame them for that, fault for that whatsoever.
Well, you have to have a sure thing. I mean, you want to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a sure thing. No such thing as a sure thing. But stay tuned, and guess what? Our last call.